while I wait for the wire to hit.
Hello, and what's going on, y'all? I know I'm just all over the place here, listening to all kinds of stuff here, and I'm not sure why this is not. There we go. Here we go. What's going on, y'all? I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna put on a loop for you guys, and I'll be right back. How about that? I was looking for the loop and couldn't find the loop. Anyway, here's the loop now. I mean, hello. For some reason, sometimes StreamYard just does not cooperate, but that's okay. We're going to have that up. There we are. Loop it. Okay, here we go. Now my mic is on. Oh, having a rough time getting started here. Having a rough time getting started. And I was just running around the house and getting things done before bedtime. Because as soon as I stop talking to you guys, it's off to bed. So how you guys doing? There we go. So you hear the music in the background. So how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Can you hear music still? You can still hear it, right? So, who's in the building? Let's check out who is in the building. Any comments in the building? Any comments? Well, I see there's 2 people. There seems to always be someone out there. I don't want to use the lurking, but there's always someone watching. When every time I pop on, but they don't show up. Hey, Chris, I see you there. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know who's out there. There's 2 other people out there, but I don't know who they are. They haven't made themselves known yet. But it's so good to see you, Chris. Oh, it looks like there's Bryson out there. Okay, Bryson's on there. But there's still 2 people that are in hiding. I don't know who those 2 people are. Anyway, I guess they will share. They will reveal themselves. What's going on, Charlene? I see you over on Instagram. I see you, Camilla. And DM Ray Han Nolt is in the building in Instagram. Let me put on this thing. Join us. Join us on YouTube at RONLOUIS photos. As I say, these nights are just usually just hangout nights. There's no fanfare. There's no like everything has to be perfect. I try not to be perfect anyway, but but there you have it. So sometimes there's a lot of mess that may happen on these game nights. Things are not always as organized. Oh, Anthony Rowland is in the building? Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Anthony Rowland is in here? Good evening from New Orleans. Yes, Mr. AR is in the building. Shirley says, I forgot to say hello. I said, there's someone lurking. There's someone out there lurking. I don't know who it is. So good to see you, Charlene. Miss Sutterfield. How are you? That's such a British name, Sutterfield. And in England, they would say Setterfeld, right? Is it Setterfeld? Anyway, so tonight is game night. We are here at game night. You see, I changed the title here in the top part. It says Touch Base Daily Game Night. It used to be Twitch at night, but I was like, well, the Twitch people just hang out. They just happen to be here. But what we really do is game night. So let's just call it what it is. Touch Base Daily Game Night. Chris says, I switched phones. Oh, so you had 2 on at the same time. So now it's adding up. The math is adding up. The math don't lie. And Chris says, I switched phones. I'm back. And also Bryson says, it's been a long day and my sneezing has stopped. Woo! My allergies. I took my medicine the other night when I was on, that I had to leave you guys because I could not get a break. And I haven't had to take it back since, which is good. However, I do feel my sinuses, but they're not as severe as the other night. The other night was horrible. And how many of you get what they call hay fever? Now, people don't realize that hay fever is just like a bug, like a flu bug or something, because let me tell you, every time I get hay fever, my body aches. I don't know if it's just me or maybe other people go through that as well, but I know when I get hay fever, I feel like I have a bug and it's really bad. When I get hay fever, it is bad, and I don't get it often. And I was like, oh man, I am not really feeling good. So the other night, so forgive me for leaving you guys on Friday night. I was wiped out. Plus, my buddy came down from New England. He came from Boston for a retreat, and he crashed on my sofa. And I said, no problem. So I wanted to be respectful and not be on here too long with him in the living room. But he's gone. He's back to Boston. He's a good friend. He's one of my oldest friends. We've been friends for 33 years. I love my long-term friendships. Some of them are so precious. Notice I said some. There's always some, because there's always some that are not. Anyway, that's me. So what did you guys do on this wonderful weekend? We had horrible weather yesterday, so I had to cancel our meetup. And I couldn't figure out if it was going to thunderstorm and what it was going to be, the weather, right? Yesterday, the weather was crazy. And hey, Dr. Tachi's in the building. And I couldn't tell what the weather was going to be. So when several other people say, hey, I won't be able to make it, I say, okay, no problem. I will cancel. And so I ended up staying at the photography show, and the photography show was master. So if you guys didn't get a chance to catch it, I did videotape everything that I looked at, I saw, and for the first time, I saw everything at the exhibition. So literally, you have to do it in 3 days. I've always tried to do it in 1. It doesn't work. And so I got to see it in 3 days, and it was so cool. I saw, and I got to meet some people. I only had one person that wasn't so kind. And I forgot, today I was so overwhelmed by his gallery. And I walked up to him, and I forgot I was rolling. And he says, "Are you photographing? Are you videotaping me?" I said, he had an attitude, and he got up and walked away. And I was like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I was so excited about your booth that I forgot to ask you," which I always do. And I always, you guys have seen me live. I always say, I'm filming, and do I have permission to, continue to film? And everyone says yes. No one says no. And I almost wanted to say that this guy, I could tell he was annoyed with me when I first walked into the area. And I couldn't figure out, was he upset with me because I was Black, or was he upset because he was just a bad person? But I don't know. I just sat there and said, wow, that was absolutely. But I was in and out of his section. But he did have a really good shop, a really good gallery, had all these artifacts from Abraham Lincoln, photos of Abraham Lincoln, letters from Abraham Lincoln, other soldiers, other folks that were in the from the 1800s, and a particular type of photography they used during the Civil War, during the late 1800s, mid 1800s, called salt something pepper. I think it was salt and pepper paper, or salt paper. I learned so much. It was crazy. And so I see you guys saying what? Oh, so Anthony says Anthony said, we visited family and friends. We also went to the jazz festival yesterday and today. It's been, I bet, amazing. I have not been to the jazz festival in New Orleans. I've only been to the jazz festival in Montreal. Montreal. So I've only been to Montreal for the jazz festival. I love a good jazz festival. Anthony, you have to let me know next year when you go that this is coming up this year so that I can hang out. There's nothing like New Orleans. I mean, nothing like New Orleans. And so I'm looking forward to one day going to the jazz festival in New Orleans. My buddy, one of my dear friends who passed away during COVID, he used to go to the Montreal, the New Orleans, and I think there was something in Baltimore or someplace I think it was in Baltimore. It was a Baltimore Jazz Festival? Well, he used to go to like several of them. I would love to go. And, but also, like I said, it was, I had a great time with these. I mean, the booth, the photography was off the chain. The booth, the people were off the chain. I learned so much from so many of these people. However, my favorite day, and this is when I was just getting kind of like getting my feet wet. Like I was trying to learn how to, because this is my first time really filming as like Touch Base Daily and going out and being on the move and sharing. And oh, look, more people joined the community. Oh, nice. We're up to now 679 subscribers. Look at that. We have 679 subscribers on our platform. That is nice. So some people did join in from my time at the film festival. And so let me see if I have that up here. Let me see. So let me share a little bit of that real quick with you all, and then we'll get ready for our game night. But this was my time. This is the first day. So the first day it was pretty much me just dusting off my camera and learning how to do this all over again with the new skill set that I had. But look, all the photography. Let's see. I'm gonna put this off and the garage or a house that's looks like it's no one lives there, abandoned. The little worker. This is let me just kind of give you. This is also so many kinds of photography, and there was so many basic. I was like, you know what? Anyone I know could have taken this photo. I love the way that looks. Look at. Well, let me just pause here. Anyone in this audience could have taken this photo. Now, I know people will say, Ron, you're being mean. You're being mean. I saw a lot of photos that any of us could have taken. And that's not to downgrade some of it. Now, there were other photos that I knew none of us could have taken. But there were some photos that any of us could have taken of objects on the table, objects on the wall, curtains blowing in the wind, glass on the ground. And some of these photos were going for $8,000, $32,000, $20,000, $9,000. And I'm not being mean. I'm just saying. Right? Look at these photos. Now, some of these photos, like the classics, now I understand their worth. You'll never see Manhattan like this again. Right? This photo. Here, let me see if I can look at that. Beautiful. Old New York. This is 1950s. 1950s. There's another old New York, 1966 by Lee Friedlander. Look at that. And I try to zoom in so you guys can see. We have 1973. But look at that. Look at that. Look, let me take a pause. This picture was taken in 1973. It's a car and a building. Now, I know that the photographer that took it is a famous photographer. But again, the simplicity And the reason why I say this, for any of you folks in this community or will pick up this video, is not to shoot down what they're doing. No, contraire. Is to lift up what you're doing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense of what I'm saying? I'm not shooting down why this photo is worth, I guess it was like something several $1,000 for a car in front of a building in 1977. I'm not upset with that person. Not upset with anyone. I'm not even doing it to tear this photo down and say, oh, it's not worth it. It is worth it, obviously, because they put the price tag on it. And I believe that photos are priceless. You determine what it's worth, what it did it take for you to do it, create it, make it, go there to the place, spend money to do it. But what it does for me is it allows me to say to Charlene, your pictures are worth something. Anthony Rowland, your pictures are worth something. Bryson, your pictures are worth something. Dr. Tachi, your photos are worth something. Don't belittle your photos. If this photo right here is worth several thousand, I think this was like $9,000 for this photo. Everyone should be encouraged that you can elevate your work. Now, you may not have a name yet, but you may just need to put your work out there. And someone will say, oh my gosh, I love this photo. I got to have it on my wall, as wherever it may be. Right? Charlene can take a picture tomorrow and just say, you know what? I'm going to submit my photos, a collection of photos of my basic work that looks great to me. It has the leading lines. It has a great color balance. It has nice shadows and light. It's nicely laid out. It's in rule of thirds. It's right. And then you put your work out there. And then some famous person or some rich person or some person that has money that no one knows about and said, oh my gosh, I want that. And then Shirley says, you can have it for $6,000. And the person said, oh my gosh, I love it. That's a steal. Here's my $6,000. And now everything Charlene puts out there is going to be $6,000 or more. Because someone bought her work at $6,000 because they felt it was worth having it in their collection. There was a whole section of all the Ansel Adams. Someone collected a lot of these Ansel Adams I had not seen. And I used to be an Ansel Adams collector of posters. But that's how I got into photography, is because of Ansel Adams, like nature and landscapes. And I looked at those old pictures of Ansel Adams originals. The originals. They were $9,000, $32,000. Oh no, these weren't $9,000. These were $30,000, $28,000, $17,000, $15,000 for pictures about this big, that big. And I was like, wow. I mean, I can just scroll through these. And you would say, is it just being at the right place at the right time? Well, some of these are extra. Like this is the extra. This was something totally like different. It was made of some special material then matted in black, then had a black frame. It was a set of 3, and someone had bought 2 of these, and I think they were like, I don't even know what the price was, but it was sold. I think I will go back there. So there's one of the others. And let me see if I can squeeze another one in there. There we go. And then I pulled back and look at this whole set. And then the special framing. Let me just I want this play. Look at this.
Look at this. I've never seen anything like this.
I was like, holy moly, what kind of photography is this?
Isn't that amazing, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Each one is so different and unique, yet they blend together. Look at that. Beautiful stills. Exactly, subtle beauty. This is Sergio Starbar. Yes. Yes. Yeah, one you'll be like, okay, but it's a collection.
Yeah.
And it looks like someone's already purchased some of them.
Yeah.
Someone purchased this one, and then those over there got purchased. Beautiful.
That was on day 1.
Have a good day,
day
ladies.
1. And then these was a collection of billboards.
American billboards.
Someone took pictures of every billboard they could find in America.
Now, what is going on here?
Look at those billboards.
Look at that.
At first, I was like, are these cards? Like I thought it was playing cards at first.
Little cards.
But they're billboards.
Americana stuff. Look at that.
Anyway, it was great. If you want to check out my page here,
something unique and different. There's so many of them.
Will have.
This is a collection.
And then I had this one.
Oh, beautiful.
I had this one. This
is by Nick Brandt.
And let me pause here.
And
I was trying to do the perimeters. What time is it? We got 4 minutes. Okay. I was trying to do the perimeter of the, at first, like do the perimeter on the right side, and then the next day do the perimeter on the left side, and then do the middle. That was my game plan. Well, this collection took me off my course, and then I had to end it. This was the ending of my first day, and then someone interviewed me today about it, so it's going to be on the AIP AD website. So someone interviewed me. What was my favorite collection? And it was this Nick. I forgot Nick's last name. Breddit, I think it is, but it'll come up. This blew my mind. Now, it may not do the same thing for you, but it did for me.
Look at this. Oh, this one is beautiful, y'all.
And the vistas.
Beautiful. Look at this. Wow, are you guys representing?
Yes, I just having you here listening to you talk.
Oh, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm a photographer, and does Touch Base Daily on YouTube. And so what I try to do is I bring people into the gallery so they can see what's here. And I'm also trying to encourage people to be involved and to come out, and especially in the minority communities, because and I'm seeing more and more of us here over the years, and so that's a good thing. So,
about art.
Yes, like this whole collection is beyond. So okay, guys, so I'm gonna break the rule. I'm not doing the perimeter. I'm gonna pop into this one because it's so precious.
Look at these pieces.
Look at this.
They were.
Look at the emotion. Look at the backdrop. Look at the angles.
Is anybody there? Is anybody here with me?
I love it. I love this.
Is my feed frozen?
I love this photographer's work.
Is my feed frozen?
And I
are y'all there?
About bringing fashion into what we call the elements of the earth. Like when I'm in Namibia, one of the best things I want to do when I'm in Namibia is take photos of fashion and the dunes.
But look at the juxtaposition of the desert the vistas in the background.
Beautiful.
And then on these,
This is so beyond.
look at this. Look at this one
Look
right
at
here.
it. Location. And then look at each face.
Anthony on the
I
back.
want you to just look
Look at
at
this.
the
Look at this, y'all.
faces and the connection and
Every
the feel of
hand is
community.
joined. Everything. Every one of these people
Look
are
at
connected
that.
to one of each other.
They're all connected.
Physical.
Everyone is joined.
It is.
And
This is
none
an
are looking at the
expression of
camera.
community. Look at it.
Look at
It's
that.
beautiful.
And then
And then
they
look at
stare
that.
off into the
Oh.
vistas.
That's a vista, as they say. That is a vista.
Oh, sorry. It's just
Okay, guys. So now you know who this
Nick
person is.
Brandt.
And this is early in when you walk into the door. You walk into your, I always say you walk to your right, you walk in, and this is A10. A10. And the folks that are here is the Gilman Contemporary. Okay? Okay, since I'm here, I gotta check it out. And this is, I'm gonna end it on this note. This is really powerful.
Look at this.
Look at this.
They
Look
just
at
stacked
this.
these blocks in the middle
know.
of, looks like Afghanistan.
It's a beautiful, it's beautiful.
I was just blown away.
Ah,
Blown away.
this is beautiful work.
Shirley says,
Look at this.
this is great. Ron is an ambassador
at
for the
this.
craft and the culture.
Wow. This is a good way
I had such an
To
interaction
end
here. Look at this.
my show today. This is just beautiful. Remember when we talk about in our classes, we do our tips Tuesdays, how photographers don't take pictures, they create them. This is creating photos. This is creation.
I
Look
love
at that.
this. It was beautiful.
Beautifully done.
And they got it.
Beautifully
They
done.
were so in
As they say, bravo.
engaged with me
Bravo.
conversing with the audience online that one of the representatives of the
you can
work,
find this on YouTube.
she started
I
to
have
cry
a YouTube channel called Touch Base
because
Daily.
she was,
I'm a
'cause I got
photographer.
it. And
I
she was like,
teach
oh my gosh,
photography
you get it.
online.
And I was like,
It's
yes,
inspiration
it's
for
about
photographers
community.
and
This
and
is all
creatives.
about
And I interview
community. And
photographers as
I'm
well.
about
But if you put
community.
in
And I'm
Google
feeling
Touch
it.
Base Daily, I'll pop up. Yes, and you'll see this video. Yeah, Touch Base Daily. You're welcome.
It just blew me away.
Look at this.
We're gonna get ready to do games, y'all. We are gonna
And
do
I'm just
games.
gonna end it with that shot.
Look at that.
Look at that. So guys, I thank you for joining
You know,
me
when
today.
I see a
This was a
picture
good way
like a
to
photo
end.
like that, like
I'll be
this,
back tomorrow.
I wish I
And
had a
I'll be
mansion. This is
venturing
the only.
throughout
I
this
only want a
exhibition.
mansion, not because
There's
it's
so
big
much to see.
and to live in.
You could
I
really never
want
see
a
it in one day.
mansion
And
so
that's
I
why
could
this
put up
year
people's art.
I got the whole week.
I know.
So I'll be here today.
I'm
Today's
weird.
the end. I'm going to an event
I'm
this
weird.
evening.
I need a
If
mansion
not, I would be here to the end.
so I can
it's
show
4
people's
days.
work.
So look at that.
Look at this. It's gorgeous.
Look at that.
So well done.
So do you guys know the photographer, like personally?
Yeah, he's here. He's a
Do you mind being on camera?
What's that? Be on camera?
Okay. There you go. They were enjoying my responses to this work. I mean, I could not. Really? It's Touch Base Daily on YouTube. Okay, so it's under Ron Lewis Photos. Okay, see these wonderful ladies. Man,
and I went back every day to see
connection. I
them.
just love it.
We just connected.
This is community right here,
So,
and I'm all about community.
anyway,
so that's
just
why.
wanted to share it with y'all. That was a piece of my
I'm all
day,
about community.
my time there.
Okay, guys.
And I had the time of my life. And you know me, I talk to everybody. And we had such an interaction. And I'm looking forward to one day. I would love to interview Nick, and because I thought the work was spectacular. It just blew me. I mean, and I saw a lot of great work. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of great photography in the building. This is where all the people come to buy there. I mean, Stephen McCurry's work was there. Like I said, Ansel Adams. I mean, there were pictures from people that are dead and people are alive, and represented by their collectors and collections and collection houses, and it was off the chain. I had the time of my life, and I was so glad I bought the 3-day pass so I can just enjoy each day and just take my time and go through every single exhibition, and so I have new friends from this, from being out there, and obviously some people from the audience joined. So I mean, when I started, I had 100. So three people have joined the community, have become subscribers from this weekend. So I am very appreciative for that. And so now we're up to 679 people that are subscribers to this channel. And one day we'll say 600,000 one day, right? I'm going to dream big. And I see also TB's in the building, Fifi's in the building, TB's in the building, yes. And Dr. Tachi says, this is so lovely. Okay, it's time to play some Wordle. It's time for some Wordle. Let's get the Wordle board on the screen. It's time to play some Wordle. And what's the first word we start with, y'all? What's the first word we start with? Hello, what's the word we start with? Okay, I see. Let me get the board up here. Here we go. It's Wordle time. It's Wordle. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. She beat everyone. She says least. Not the least of these. Here we go. It's least. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. And we're going to plug those letters in. We're going to plug that word in. L. Oops. Got a little double there. Oh, no. Let me get back there. L-E-A-S-T. What will we get today? What will we get today? Nothing. We got nothing from least. Ooh, you always start with pound. I always start with least, and then I work to pound. Well, I go proud. I start with proud. I don't use proud. That's an interesting word. But I go to proud. And then, what do we have? He said, oh, hell. Dr. Tachi. What? We got a U and we got a D, and they're in the wrong spot. We can't figure this out. I'm almost sure. What's my theory? Whenever I don't get a line of the word, anything in the line of a word because I got it down to the 3 words that are necessary. Least, proud, and ching. And if I lose out on one of those lines and there's nothing at all, that means one of the letters is a double letter. That's right. One of the letters is a double letter. That's usually the case. So what's the next one, y'all? What's the third one that we plug in? What's the third one? We got our least, we got our proud, and then we have a third one. Ooh, Chachi thinks it's dummy. Do you think now I'm curious, I almost want to try it. I don't know if this is not so much a New York Times kind of word, but let's do it. We got time. We could do it. We got enough cred. I bet you she may be close. Oh, Dr. Tachi. Oh, Dr. Tachi. We didn't even need the ching. Shoot. Dr. Tachi. Holy moly. Didn't I tell you it was going to be a double letter? Didn't I tell you? It's always a double letter. If I got it down to a science. Least, proud, and ching. And if one of those lines come out with no letter, that means it's a double letter. Look at that. Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi. Oh, I got you wrong. She says, when I saw a D and a U, I knew it had to be dummy. I don't know what to make of that. And she says, plus dummy is my favorite word. I don't know what to make of that one, TB, right? We don't know what to make of that. She says, I saw that D and U. And she said, it had to be dummy. No, now Anthony said he thought it was rubbish. Oh, rubbish? It could have been. It could have been. But rubbish has too many letters. Rubbish has too many letters. You need only 5. You got 6 words in rubbish. But no, Dr. Tachi's. Oh, you're talking about Dr. Tachi's. Now, rubbish is Dr. Tachi's word. Dr. Tachi's always saying, rubbish. Rubbish. Right, Dr. Tachi? Dr. Tachi is a rubbish girl. She talks rubbish. And yes, and Chris says, and there's no S in rub, and there's no S. The S was already taken. Say the S was not there. Okay, so we got it. Wow, we got it. That was quick, y'all. Y'all good. Y'all good. And that was after we were talking and chatting, and I was sharing. So let's go to connections. It's time for connections. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I did horrible on the last connections this morning. It was horrible. It was a bloodbath. This morning, I got only one line correct on this this morning. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this graphic here, so that way you can see it better. There we go. Let's pop that out of there. Let's get ready. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, no more. You don't need a QR code tonight. Okay, so here we are. Muse, moose, brain, bear, tire, hair, bore, tire mark, exhaust, plane, spray, spare, fiber, wax, simple, fingerprint, gel. Okay, now. Okay. Now, I know some of y'all probably got this already. I can see it. I can see it. I can see the numbers. I can see it. Okay, Dr. Tachi's. Oh, I mean, hello. This is TB says it too. Looks like TB says mousse, hair, spray, and gel. And Dr. Tachi says mousse, spray, wax, gel are all hair products. Ooh, I like this. Mousse, spray, wax, gel are all. I like that. I'm with you, and Hannah's with you also. Dr. Tachi says mouth, spray, wax, gel are all hair products. Let's see. Let's take it to the videotape. Bing, bing, bing. Let's try it. Mousse, spray, gel, and what is the other one? And I'm missing one. And wait, and wax. And wax. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Bing! We got it. Hair products. There you go. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. Okay, and now, TB says, I got something for y'all. TB says, plain, bore, simple, and bare. That does sound like they all go together. Things that are minimal, bare minimal, bare, simple, bore. Now I'm a little skeptical of bore, but it looks like it matches. Okay. Bore, like a bore, boredom, bore. Okay. So plain, bore, simple, bare. What do they all have in common, TB? What do they all have in common? Huh? Me too, but it's a try. Okay, let's go for the try. We got it. We can do it. It is a plane. It is a boar. It is a bear. And it's simple. Okay, any conflicts here, y'all? Any conflicts? I don't see how tire goes with any of these. I don't see anything with fingerprints. I don't see boar fingerprints. I don't know, but that's something else. Brain, I say drain. I don't see that. Drain and hair go together, y'all. That's for the next one. Drain and hair go together. So things that's okay. We'll talk about that later. Okay, and tired marks. I don't see that. Exhaust, tire. I think you're right. Let's try it. T, we are going with you on this one. Here we go. No! Something's not right in this section. Dum, da-dum, dum, dum. Okay, so let's leave this one alone and come back to it. I like where I see tire. I see spare. This is from Hannah. Hannah's out there. Exhaust and tire marks. Things associated with cars. Things that are associated with cars. Are y'all with that? Are y'all with that one? Are you with it? Hannah, I'm going to put you on the board. If not, we'll strike it down. But I think Hannah is onto something. Tire mark, fingerprints. Ooh, whoa. Kimmy says tire marks and fingerprints. Ooh, wait a minute. Why? Why are you saying tire marks and fingerprints? Because they use ink? Because they leave a print? I don't know. Why would you say tire mark for the, let's see, hold on a second. Dr. Tati says for the next one, try bare, plain, simple, spare. Ooh. Okay. So let's go back to the other one. Since I see where we're going here. So on the other one, bare, plain, simple, and spare. Okay, I think I like this one. Okay, I'm going to go with Dr. Tashi's on this one because Kimmy took out the other one. Let's see. Yes! Dr. Tachi. She's really the queen of this stuff. There we go. So that makes sense. Okay, so now that makes sense. So now we see that there's a tire mark, a fingerprint. What in the world? Tire mark, fingerprint. What's that word? What could it be? TB was on the right track. Yes, she was. She said, what is it? Austere. It's like, Dr. Tachi, you want to share austere, or should we look it up? Because I thought it was like something rich. I thought austere was like something like simple, simplicity, like something like minimalistic, or I thought, this is just my thinking. Kimmy says fiber hair. Fibers. These are clues to a killing or to a murder or to a crime. Fiber, fingerprint, tire mark. And I want to say hair. I'm with you on that hair thing, though. Whoever said hair. Things you can trace for tire marks. Things you can trace for tire marks. No, that can't be it. That one can't be it. But I do like the connection of the fiber and the hair and tire marks and fingerprints. Crime. This is solutions to a crime. Do you guys, are y'all with me? Are y'all feeling that? I see, let me just keep up with you guys because you guys start talking. Okay. A stare is him. Okay. Okay, got that. And things you can trace for tire marks. That says Kimmy. And then Dr. Tachi says also Kimmy is on the right track. Try fingerprint, tire mark, hair, fiber. I think these are things that can be found by forensics exactly when solving a crime. I'm with you, Dr. Tachi. Yes. Dr. Tachi says yes, yes, yes. Everyone says yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. Clues at a crime scene. That's what I said. I use the word crime. I use the word crime. Sorry, I got a little country there. Sorry about that. I did not mean to tease anyone that's from the country states. But it always, anytime I think of a crime mystery, I think of a southern drawl to it. Oh gosh, I have a bad imagination. That was good. That was a good one, y'all. That was Kimmy. You led me down that road. I tell you that though, because when you said fiber and hair, I said, this is a crime. Let's solve the crime. Okay, now this one says drain, exhaust, bore, and tire. Now, things that are connected to the car. I don't know what the bore is. Let's see. Here we go. Bing, 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 bing. Submit. Weary. It says weary. Weary. That I did not see. Okay, that was a good one, y'all. Y'all did good. Oh, sorry, I went too far. Let me go back. There we go. So that was good. I definitely needed you for that. I could not have solved some of those. I got 2 of those, but I would not have gotten the others. So thank you. But I probably wouldn't have got weary. I probably wouldn't have got that one. Now the clues of the crime, I was getting it, but it was that wonderful Kimmy Kim that said hair and fiber. Thank you, Kimmy Kim. Okay, we are next to the last game. The next game is our spelling bee. It is spelling bee time. Are y'all ready? Because it's about to go down, y'all, because this is our game. This is our game. Here we go. This is us. Okay. We got an L, we got a U, we got an M, we got a P, we got an A, we got an I, we got an F. Let's do it. I already see Luna. I already see a Luna in it. I see Luna. Is that one in it? Yes. Ron has a Luna. Final. I see it. FINAL. I see it. There we go. Plan. Okay. I'm not going to put it on the board because you guys are going so fast in the beginning. When it gets late, then we go to the board. There we go. Plan. There we go. Who sees anything else in there? Fun. Funny. Nope. Pain. I see it. PAIN. For those that are just joining, it needs to have more than 4 letters. 4 letters or more. 4-letter words or more. And it all has to have an N in it. And that's what we're thriving for. Every word must have an N. Sorry, Fifi. No, you must have an N. Oh, painful. Oh, Suki. Here we go. I think this is going to be the Panna. Bings. Chris R. got the pangram. Chris R. got the pangram. Okay, there we go. She got the pangram. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wait. I can do something, y'all. Hold on. Pangram has happened. And so guess what we need to do? What do we need to do, Ron? Yes. Thank you, Chris. We got some sound effects there from wonderful Chris. There you go, Chris. You got the pangram. Okay, let's go over at the rest of the words. Let's continue on. Let's continue. Oh, I see anal. That's a good word. That's a good word. There we go. Anal. I see null. N-U-L-L. There we go. I see that. Any other words that I got? Annual. Oh, A-N-N-U-A-L. Okay. Nice one. Nice one. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So it's up there, annual. Okay, so I'm going to start putting these up now. The reason why is because I got to make sure I get the right ones in the right orders. So far, no one has done a double yet. No one has done a double in a row. No one has done a double in the row. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Oh, annals. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Annals. Nice. Oh, there's no S. There's no S. But there's an annal. There's an annal, but no annals. Okay, you got it still, Dr. Tachi. I'll still give it to you. Even though but there's no annals, there's no S. But here we go to the next word. What else is out there? What's that? Plan. Did we do plan yet? No, we did plan. That's right. Plane. Did we do plane yet? No. There we go. I got plane. I'm doing plane. There we go. P-L-A-I-N. There we go. I got that one. And nope. Chris says fault. Fault is not there because it has to have an N. It needs an N. There you go. What's another word out there? Anyone out there? Anyone after annals? A nail. Do we have nail? Nope. There we go. N-A-I-L. There we go. Nail. There we go. That's a TB. Okay, now the action's starting to pick up with you guys. Now we're getting something here. We're at nice and 41. Okay, what's next? Fanny, Fana, Fan. Nope. What else is out there? What else is in? We need an in word. I in something. In app. Faint. Nice one. Oh no, there's no T. No T. What about flannel? Though? You just turned me on to flannel. Is flannel in there? Flannel. Oh, it's an E-L. Was it A-L? I think it's A-L. Is it? No, it's E-L. Oh, duh. Okay. Sorry. Got excited. Okay. Ain't. Ain't is a word, right? A-I-N. Nope. What? Y'all throwing me off. There's no T's. Duh. No T's. Don't tease me. Oh, Chaz is in the building. What's up, Chaz? Chaz is in the building with U-L-N-A. Yes, and now Chaz is on the board. Welcome, Chaz. Mr. Chaz is in the building. It's Mr. Singer, photographer extraordinaire. There he is. He's in the building. Okay, so now we have... so that's the last word. Okay, so we're up to nice. We're at 42. We got the panagram. Okay, do we need to scramble? Well, first of all, let's see where we are. Let's show folks where we are. We're at nice 42, and we got annual, final, and Luna, nail, null, pain, painful, plain, and plan, and Yulna. I would have never got that word. Holy moly, where did that word come from? And Dr. Tachi says Neil, N-I-L-L. The professor has spoken. No, professor. No, he says no. And feign, I don't think so. But we'll try it. Nope, there is not. Nope, not doctor. Nope, Fifi. It's a medical term, Chaz. Ah, oh, unfulfill. Ouch. That one's good. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Full. Feel. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh, wait, maybe am I missing something? Wait, did I misspell it? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, let's try it again. Just try it again. F-U-L, and then it's the F-I-L-L. There we go. I got a little carried away. No, it's not a word. Unfulfilled is not a word. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I thought it was a word. Pin. Oh, Shaz, you gotta have 4-letter words. 4-letter words. 4-letter words. Ah, we did get a Neil in there though. No Neil. Nope, that was not there. We did not get fame. We did not get unfulfilled. I think there's a R in fulfill. Something's off about that unfulfill. Maybe you put this. I don't think fulfill is in there either. Let's see. Are we spelling something wrong when it comes to this fulfill thing here? Don't ask me. I'm bad with spelling. Yep, fulfill. Something is wrong with that. Something's wrong with fulfill. Pulling. Nope, it can't be pulling, Kaz, because it needs an N. It needs an N in it. Okay, Chris, I see. Good Lord, Dr. Sachi says, good Lord, New York Times. You know how the New York Times is. The New York Times doesn't know what some words are. Okay, here we go. Lane. Okay, maybe. Yes, Lane is on the board. Lane is on the board. Now, I do believe we tried Fane and that did not work. But Lane is on the board. So she is on the board. Chris is on the board. Unfulfilled. We don't have an E and we don't have a D. There you go. Okay. No E or D. Oh, flail. Oh, nope. You need an N. You need an N, y'all. Let me go back to the rules. You need a 4-letter word or more. And it has to have these letters that are in this beehive. Oh, there we go. Let me bring it up to you. And it needs to have these letters in it. P-A-F-I-U. And N must be in all of those words. Okay? Now we got it, right? Now, oh, I like that word. P-A-N-I-N-I. Yes, on the board. Now, Kimmy is on the board. She says, I will not unpin. Yes, unpin is on the board. Unpin, I do believe it is. Yes, it is. TB is on the board again. Holy moly. And Dr. Tachi says, I will not be silent. Puffin, my favorite birds to photograph. Oh, yes, the puffins. Y'all need to go to Iceland or you need to go to New England. Puffin is in the building. Dr. Tachi's on the board again. Dr. Tachi's on pulling. There is no G, Kaz. There is no G. And annual, we don't have, I don't think that one. I do, but let's try it. A-N-N-U-L. Yes, Doctor. And now our wonderful Fifi is on the board. Okay, what up, Felicia? Flan. Let's try it. I know, I don't like flan. I don't like it. It's too jiggly for me to eat. Flan. Oh, Flan is on the board. That's Chris. Chris R is on the board. Enough. I had enough of this. N-U-F-F. I think that's Black Talk. Yeah, that's a little bit of us that's how we talk at the barbecue. That's how we talk at the Philadelphia barbecue. Okay, there we go. Enough said. Okay, no. Okay, so Chris is the last one with the word. Okay, so here we are. Any more? We're at, whoa, y'all, look what happened in that short time. We are now up to amazing, and we're at score 66, and there's only one more level. Let's look at the words that we have already, 18 words. And look at what we've accomplished so far. So check the words out, and then we'll get back to the puzzle, and we'll do a shuffle. Painful. Yes, painful was already done, Chris. Painful was already done. Okay, there you have it. Okay. Are y'all ready to shuffle? Should I shuffle? Sorry, my bad. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle these words, these letters, so that way you'll have a better outcome. There we go. We just shuffled. Panful? Is panful a word? Oh, I don't know. Let's try it. Panful. Nope, it is not a word. Panful is not a word. What's another word out there? We got final out there. Final. What other words are there? Okay, this is when we all put on our thinking caps. This is when it gets really deep. We start thinking. Oh, where's my jazz? My jazz needs to be playing. Computer, play reading jazz.
Here's the station you might like. Ultimate Jazz on Amazon.
Yes, we gotta have our jazz. That helps the brain to think out. Can y'all hear a little bit of jazz? Just a little bit. Okay. What else is out there, y'all? What else is out there? Okay, you know what? We have U words. We have P words. Penna. Let's see. I don't know. That may be not. Nope, that is not a word in English. It is a Spanish word, but not an English word. Okay, but we got A's. We got, what are we missing? We're missing I. We're missing I words. Oh, you say Fina? Fina? What's Fina? Let's try it. I don't know. Anything with an A on it is probably not going to be there. Cass, we already have null. And Fiona? What's that? A. These are other languages, y'all. Oh, but it's on there. It's on there, TB. You got it, TB. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting that one. That one made it to the board. Oh, wait, Kimmy. Kimmy, there's no O. There is infill. Nice one. That should be there. Infill. Yes, we got our I word on the board. There should be another I word on there. There should be some more I words. Yes, Dr. Taji says she likes the flora and the fauna. Now, flora, did we try flora already? We didn't try flora? I don't think it went up because there's no O there. That's right. That's why we didn't take flora. But there we go. Nice one. That was a good comeback, Chris. Infill. Oh, Anthony says, I will not be silent. All right. What is this word? FAUNAL. Nope, that is not a word, mister. That is not a word. Let's try it one more time just to make sure I got it right. Let me try it again. I don't think so, but it did look like it could have been a word. Let's see. And nope. Sorry, Anthony. It did not work out for you there. Dr. Taji says, when I did finna first, I was thinking flora. Oh gosh, Kimmy has that smile, that crooked smile. Oh my goodness. Let's put Kimmy on. Well, I won't do it. The last person on the board with an infill is Chris R. He said, come on, New York Times. Yeah, there are some words that the New York Times does not acknowledge, at least for their board game. We are already at amazing 77. We're still climbing, but we're almost there. I think we can do it, y'all. We can do this. We can do this. Wednesday, we did it. Wednesday, we did it. We solved it on Wednesday. We can do this. Okay, let's think this out. I know there's another I word. Oh, pin up. Oh, good one, Dr. Tachi. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is on the board. Dr. Tachi is back on the board, y'all. However, no one has done doubles at all tonight. Oh, Chris is trying something again. Is she trying the phoner again? Is she trying to do this phoner thing? I keep telling you it's not there, but we'll try it again. FAUN. Oh, fawn is there. Sorry about that, Chris. I doubted you. I doubted you. There it is. Holy moly, I doubted Chris. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me for doubting Chris R. That was a good one. Okay, we're at 83, y'all. We're at 83. What's next? What's next? Are there any more I words? Are there any more I words in what? In any in line, in the pain? Oh, let's try it. That's an NIPP. That does look like a. Is Chris trying to do it? Nope, that's not a word. That's not a word. Nope, sorry, Chris. That's not a word, Chris. That's not a word, Chris. Okay, what's next, y'all? What's next? What's next? What is next? Okay. Oh, pinup was good though. That was a good comeback, Dr. Tachi. Prenups, no, because there's no RE, pay AA, PAN, 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 Pino, no. PL, pills, pen. Oh, wait. Chris has another word. Now, is Chris trying to do a back-to-back? Let's see. She's still working on this. IIAN. Nope, that is not a word. Illin is not a word. Wait. Is there a ill, Lillian, Lily something? Is there a Lily? Is there? Oh no, that doesn't have. It needs an N. Sorry, my bad. I got a little crazy there. Okay, making up words. I know we do that. That's how. But when you make up words, how you also create and you come up with words. Naples. I think that's a country, so that may not work. That may not work. Naples is a country. It does not work. Lane. LAIN. Nope. It is not a word. Okay, making up words. Fupa. Nope, that can't be because you know N. Phil. Nope, because that needs an N. Yulin. Oh, Yulin. What is that a word? Let's see. If it is, I never heard of it. That won't be the first. Nope, that's not a word either, Chris. You making up stuff over there, Chris. You're making up stuff. Oh, Lane on the board. Yep, Lane is already there. Lane is already on the board. LAIN. Okay, what else is on here? We got 83 on the board. 83 points. We got less than 20 minutes. We got less than 20 minutes and a little more than 15 minutes to solve this thing. We can do this. I know we can. Okay, Nana. Is Nana a word? I know in some other countries it is, but let's see if it's an American word. Yes! I got Nana. I got the Nana. Nana went on the board, y'all. Nana went on the board. Okay, that was me. I'm putting myself on the board. Nana means grandma. And yes, so we got Nana. Okay, or okay, anyone else out there? Any other? So was that so it's still we only have one I word. We only have one I word in Nina. I don't know. Nina, I don't think, but we'll try it. El Nina. We have El Nina, but not Nina. Nope, no Nina or Nina. In I-N. We need to see a word with an I-N in something. Unsomething. But I do believe there's another I word. I do believe there's another I word. Do y'all agree? Do you think it's another I word out there? Okay, P. I'm stuck, y'all. P. Well, I did come up with the word, so I cannot complain. I did come up with something. F-I-L. F-I-L. We need a hint, right? Oh, wait. Dr. Tachi has something. Dr. Tachi has something. F. I think she's making this up. I think she's playing with us. Yep, she's playing with. That's not a word. That is not a word. Not a word, Dr. Tachi. Not a word. Not a word. Okay. N-U nullify. Nullify, right? No, well, we need a Y for that. We need a Y for nullify. Okay. Fina go. Fina go. Nope, no Fina. No Fina. It does not work. Okay. Guys, we got 14 minutes. 14 minutes. We're down to the last 14 minutes. A. Yes, TB. Yes, TB. Okay. What's final? We have what's that? Finale. I don't know if that's let's try it. I don't think so. I don't think we have that one. I don't think it's a word either. N-I-A-L? Yes! Yes! So, oh, we did it, y'all. We took it over by Kimmy put us over the top. Kimmy put us over the top. Kimmy put us over the top. Oh, we're gonna try that laughing. Let's try laughing. I know. Share your. That was good. We are geniuses, y'all. We did it. We did it. That's twice. Well, that was once last week and once this week, but 2 times almost in a row. Almost. That was good. That was it. That was the game, y'all. That was the game. We could keep playing, but it doesn't give you anything if you keep playing. You can just keep going on and on. But we already did we did it. Thank you, Kimmy, for putting us over the board, over the top. But this was a whole group effort. We did this together. Community, y'all. Community. There were 24 words worth 90 points. We did it. And we did it at 12:48 with 12 minutes to go. You guys rock. You guys rock. You guys rock. And so the MVP for tonight, did anyone get doubles in a row? I don't think we got any doubles, right? No doubles. And who was the panagramma person? Wasn't that Miss Chris P? Wasn't that? Let's go back to the videotape. I do believe it was it Chris P? Was it Chris P with the pangram? Yes, it was with painful. So the pangram, and Chris did give a lot of words in there. So I guess we're going to have to give it again to Chris. Chris is again the MVP. MVP. Let me put it down. Let me put it down. Let me get this up here. MVP for tonight is Chris R. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put that on the board. And we got Chris on the board as the MVP for tonight. She got the pangram and she got some words in there. But no one did a double tonight and no one did triples. Wow. And so, with no further ado, here we go. We have to give her a loud hands of applause. Here we go. There you go. You got your hands of applause, Miss Chris. Miss Chris R. There she goes. Miss MVP. Okay. Anyway, guys, see you guys in the morning. Have a wonderful sleep in. Sleep well. Have a good night. See you. Thank you for joining us for our game night. We do this every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Friday night at 11:30. And again, just so you know, if you want to check out the all the footage that I captured for the photos, the photography show that happened here in New York City, you can just go to the page, our Touch Base Daily page, and you'll be able to see 4 segments of all of the photography that was at the photography show here in New York City at the Armory. So check that out. I interviewed some amazing people, and it was a lot of good footage. Okay, so check out that, and I think you'll walk away with like some inspiration. And like I said, you're going to see a lot of photography that's worth $9,000, $28,000, all that heavy dollars, and some of them look like something you could do. Just saying. Just saying. Again, like I said before, it's not putting them down. It's lifting you up because you can do it too. So start clicking away. Start taking pictures and being confident in your photography. Okay, guys, have a great night. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock for Touch Base Daily. Tomorrow is our Motivation Monday. I'll see you in the morning. Later.